thanks. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. And in at the forward positions, Hunter and Collins. Young and Bogdanovich, they have the guard duty. And it's Capella in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's O'Neal in at the 3 spot. Now, here's Mitchell. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Well, the addition of the upper body strength, it's turned Rudy Gobert from role player to all-NBA. Go ahead and absorb it, Rudy.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell is leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
Here's O'Neal, following the basket by Trae Young. Puts it up from 17. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Boy, he really wanted that shot, trying to make the defense pay for leaving him that wide open.
Young with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Young kicks to Bogdanovich. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
What a look. Young providing the dime. A really unselfish player.
Gobert against Capella. Mitchell wide open. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
It's Young on the wing, over by Conley. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Collins kicks to Bogdanovich. Down low, here's Capella. Gobert with the block.
Rudy Gobert, a consistent force on the defensive end, does a nice job sending that one back.
5 to shoot. Bogdanovich dishes to Capella. Second chance shot. The offensive rebound. Pass to Young. And here's Bogdanovich. Covered by Mitchell. Hunter against O'Neal. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Mitchell looking it over. For the 3. Here's Gobert. Back to Bogdanovich. Bogdanovich with it. Now defended by Mitchell. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Collins is running. Capella. And it's put back up and in by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Bogdanovich.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Right side, Conley. O'Neal from long range. And that one falls, coming off Conley's feet.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Now Young. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Conley against Young. Conley gets the bucket.
Hey, this guy is competitive. He's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. Here's Young. Almost, but it rolls out. Jazz leading by 3. Near the 3-point line, it's Mitchell. And Utah again with the bucket.
Boy, Rudy Gobert, usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Guy is a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys, and they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
It can be an overlooked aspect of his game, but Donovan Mitchell excellent at getting to the free throw line. That's because of the pressure he can put on your defense.
And Mitchell drops them both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Young's shot is good.
And some crafty inside play from Young, finding a way around the defense to get his shot.
Conley, the pass to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. And he drives in, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Conley against Young. To the paint. And Capella with the basket on the assist by Young. Capella's got his second bucket.
A big who lives inside. Capella knows he's a center. He knows he makes his living off scoring close in against that good D.
Donovan Mitchell. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And the guys, what's your take on Utah so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with Gobert, and it's O'Neal in at the three, the small forward. That's the group for Utah getting going here in the second. Now, here is Young. Lets the three fly. Drops in the tray. Young's got 7. We see more and more players stretching the limits of their shooting range. How does that deep ball challenge a defense?
Well, we have to redefine what is quality defense in today's NBA because of the range shooting. What it does is it spaces the floor. It's asking big men to guard at 28 to 30 feet. And that's a very difficult thing to do for a big man 6 feet 9 and 7 feet. Things can break down quickly. You're in rotation right away. Challenging, I would say, it is to guard in today's NBA.
Oh, nice to see a power forward like Collins throw it down. We know he can hit a three, but go with the easy hoop.
Now here's Conley, and here's Mitchell from the arc. That shot off.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Young's shot is off. Jazz have gone 0-3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Mitchell kicks to O'Neal. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now, and the dunk by O'Neal.
I'll bet even they didn't think the pick would work that well.
No. And they get the major league dunk out of it, too.
And my question is, where was the help? Someone rotate over and challenge.
Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. O'Neal passes to Conley. No good with the triple. The Hawks trailing. Young outside. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Young's got 5 points now this quarter.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
And it's Conley penetrating. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 6 rebounds in the game. It's Young on the wing. Stolen by Conley. O'Neal against Collins. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Mitchell outside. It's good from about 19 feet. Mitchell's got 11. And a chance now to catch up on some numbers with the hustle stats for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
And they've also protected the rim with a lot of energy today. Good amount of blocks in the first half.
Here's Conley following the bucket by the Hawks.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Hunter dishes to Young. And it's blocked by Conley. For 3, Mitchell sinks the three-pointer. Now it's a 5-point Jazz lead.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
1:07 left in the first half of basketball. Hunter finds Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 5. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Mitchell outside. Pass to Gobert. O'Neal with it. Back to Gobert. Lays it up off the glass. Gobert's got his second bucket of the game to go.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Conley feeling it out. 16 seconds left in the first half. A nice shot by Bogdanovic.
Bojan Bogdanovic, a very confident basketball player. He knows very well he has the green light to take these shots.
Outside Bogdanovic. Young from outside. And finished off by Collins.
Just a terrific effort on the offensive glass. That's how they're going to cut into this league.
And Greg, a dunk like... All right, David, thank you. And stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Donovan Mitchell. He had 14 points and 1 assist. Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. It's been one outstanding game from Donovan Mitchell.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And one would expect that the defense made some adjustments at halftime, but he has the ability to answer right back.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. On the wings, Herder and Reddish. Zhang is out there with Gallinari, and it's Williams at the 1 spot. And Whiteside sends it back. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
It's good on the putback. Reddish has got the first points of the second half here for the Hawks.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Pass to Oni. Clarkson on the wing. To the inside. Here's Whiteside. A second chance effort. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. The Hawks trail by 4. And if you're just joining us, we'll play it over a minute here in the third.
O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
Gallinari up top. He's covered by Gay. Left side, Williams. And that one drops short.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
You know, Doris, something that doesn't get talked about enough with Williams, he is a solid playmaker.
Right. I mean, the reputation is this guy is the elite scorer off the bench historically. He does a great job setting up the guys around him on the second unit. Solid passer, gets an outstanding number of assists night after night.
Williams passes to Herder. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Jazz leading by 4. Ingles kicks to Clarkson. Gay against Gallinari. They get it again. Whiteside. There's the pass to Ingles. From deep. And then Gay with the dunk.
I'm telling you this, if you leave one of Ingles' teammates open, Joe is going to find him.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Utah Jazz last season was elite at both ends of the floor. Sixth Man of the Year winner Jordan Clarkson says, 3 things we've been doing well are playing fast, sharing the basketball, and defense. We're playing a fun style of basketball and just keep racking up the wins. Guys?
They are fun to watch and a handful. D.A. thanks. Mooney with the bucket.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the floor.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. And Whiteside sends it back. Clarkson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Whiteside kicks to Clarkson. And stolen by Jang. Ingles against Williams. Off target from outside. Jazz leading by 6. Passes it to Gay. Here's Oney. He's guarded by Williams. And Utah turns it over again. Atlanta's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Six to shoot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, Lou Williams understands how to put defenders at a disadvantage. Gets himself to the free throw line.
Wow, well, what, do you have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. So Utah ends up going with the new group. Conley against Williams. For 3, Mitchell. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's shot mechanics from the time he entered the league to what we're seeing now. It's refined, it's on balance, and boy, does he make good.
Jang, the pass to Gallinari. Over Bogdanovich. Atlanta again, missing. Jazz leading by 8. Inside. The Jazz working the ball around now. And here is O'Neal. He's got 5. There's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul.
It's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta.
What I like here, even with the big lead, they continue to execute their offense.
And that, to me, is a sign of excellent coaching. There's an attention to detail. There is valuing of every possession.
And the shot is good. The Utah lead has been cut down now to just 8 points with the basket from Young. Right side, Conley. There's O'Neal with the 3. He doesn't hit that one.
Well, there is the defensive anchor of this team, Rudy Gobert, wreaking havoc on the defensive end.
And so it's Utah in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks, as always, for joining us. Conley is the point with Mitchell as the 2 guard. O'Neal is out there at Bogdanovich. And it's Gobert in at the center. That's the group right now for Utah. Here's Young. Here's Capella. The 3. Rebound, Utah.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
The putback, and it's John Collins with the rebound. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Pass to Hunter. It's Young on the wing. Capella dishes to Young. Back to Capella. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for the Utah Jazz. They're leading by 8. Conley for 3. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Young. That's good. It's his 7th made basket in 14 tries.
And on the drive, Young can be so sudden. The defense barely gets a chance to react.
O'Neal passes to Mitchell from deep three-point range. That shot missing. So Atlanta will take it the other way. Collins up top. And finished off by Collins.
And how about the awareness Hunter possesses? Understands when one of his guys has an opportunity.
Mitchell outside. Three-pointer. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Mitchell's got 20.
Well, this is what you're trying to do. Put the game away.
And he hasn't forced much tonight. I love the efficiency he's giving to them.
Back to Young. Fires for 3. Conley grabs the miss.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
Back to O'Neal. Dishes it to Gobert. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Bogdanovich with it. Conley picks him up. Collins passes to Young. Beyond the arc. They grab their own miss.
And what an important possession. Capella's been in that situation many times before, and he knows the drill.
Mitchell outside. Lays it up and banks it in. And it's now 22 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
And I think they count on him for that. He is a tone setter, extremely unselfish.
It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Hunter the pass to Capella. Young from outside. Another miss by Young.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Pass to Conley. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. O'Neal dishes to Gobert. And Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
1:29 left to play here in the 4th. Young outside. Gobert with the block. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Rebounded by Capella. The Hawks trail by 7.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
I love the confidence. When Capella sinks these shots, it just energizes his entire team.
To the middle. Here's Gobert. That's in there. Conley with the assist. And the Jazz lead by 7.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
This is a textbook example of playing the possession and not the score. This team is doing a great job continuing to execute.
The pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Inside. Bank shot. No good. And here are the Jazz now. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Passes it to Bogdanovich. Over Collins. With the putback. And there's Gobert putting it right back in.
I'll tell you, with Rudy Gobert on the floor, you have got to find him and keep him off the glass because he can be a force.
The tray. That shot, no good. And so it's Utah with the win. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it. And Brent in this one, terrific talent on both sides. Everybody getting ready for this one.
This is not a game where you take the dry eraser and circle it in the training room. You take the permanent marker because you wanted this one. You wanted it to get here sooner. And tonight we're going to see some high-level play against these powerhouse teams.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. Up and forward, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the 5. So the Utah Jazz able to put the first points up on the board. Down low. Back to Paul. Stolen by Conley. And the Jazz pushing it up now. That shot no good. And Phoenix the other way now. Bridges inside. O'Neal's there. Paul, no one around him. Those three-pointers off the mark.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost him.
I love Bogdanovich's ability to put the team first. When he sees one of his guys open, he's a willing ball mover.
Here's Paul. Michael Conley making his last shot. On the wing, Bridges. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Puts up a 3. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. And Bogdanovich kicks to O'Neal. Outside Conley. Just 5 to shoot. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Ring shot on the way. That one doesn't drop.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Kicks it out to Paul. Back to Crowder. And that one's on target from the wing.
He's not going to miss an opportunity to find a teammate. Chris Paul delivers.
Paul against Conley. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And he banks in the layup. Gobert's got his second basket.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now here's Paul. And now Utah, fast break. Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Paul. Suns trail by 4. And after a down season in 2020, with some questioning if he was over the hill, great Mike Conley came roaring back last season.
And the first player ever to make his All-Star debut that far into his career, it had to feel something like redemption. And I tell you, he's not done yet. Has a nice new contract to prove it.
Here's Conley. Following the basket by DeAndre Ayton. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. Phoenix has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Paul outside. To the left side wing. Here's Ayton. Here's Crowder. It's good. This game is all even.
And Crowder, one of those guys who's a protector both defensively but also on the offensive rebound.
Conley dishes to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Nice ball movement by Utah. Puts it up from 12. The shot by Mitchell, no good. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for the Suns. Paul passes to Booker. And trying for the go-ahead basket. It doesn't go in. To the paint. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
Now, here's Bridges. Following the miss by Donovan Mitchell. Crowder. That one a little long. The Jazz shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. And the pass to Conley. Easy jumper from very short distance.
And he's been a terrific point guard in this league for a long time. Mike Conley just knows how to play.
Paul for three. Rebound by Mitchell. Here's Gobert. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. A good close contest so far. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today.
With anything, whether it's...
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. What do you guys think about the Jazz here in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
And you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3. Offensive rebound, Booker outside. Outside Crowder. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Crowder's got the lead up to 1 now for the Suns.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. At the top of the key, Gobert. He dishes it to Conley. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Paul looking over the floor. Bridges, right side. Back to Paul. This one for 3. Utah with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. From deep. Phoenix grabs the miss. Second quarter of play with around 2 minutes gone so far. Back to Crowder. That shot off. Good work defensively by Conley. Bridges with the steal. Got a piece of it. Booker the pass to Paul. Phoenix no good that time either.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Bogdanovich finds Mitchell. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Now Paul. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter.
2 minutes remaining.
Booker outside. 4 on the clock. The Suns need to get a shot off. In transition, here come the Jazz. Mitchell leading the charge. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Jazz.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Well, the work on the offensive glass has been impressive as well. So many of their points have come on second, maybe even third chance opportunity.
Ayton, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
The defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame. Conley
against Paul. Conley kicks to O'Neal. Offensive rebound.
And after that ragged first quarter, there's hitting, some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need the basket.
And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Rudy Gay had a step on him, and once he gets that, you're pretty much toast with that kind of size. He drives right in there.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Suns trail by 6. Johnson in the corner. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Now that's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference. Not just in that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The Suns shooting their first free throw of the contest. Now, here's Clarkson. 35 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Oni. Rebounded by Kaminsky. For Phoenix, they've gotten a little under 50% of their second quarter shots to find the mark. 4 of 9 all told. McGee and the slam dunk by McGee.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Clarkson passes to Gay. Here's Oni. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
Gay looking around. Launches it. And stolen by Whiteside. And some good action through the first 2.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. They gained a little. That's all for now. Say good.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Rudy Gobert has been sensational.
Yeah, and early on, he has been feasting in the paint, and you have to think they're going to keep feeding the big fella.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
Rudy Gay is out there with Joe Ingles. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then there's Whiteside. And it's Oni in at the point guard position. That's the group starting the second half for Quinn Snyder. Now here is McGee. And that one's good. Shamet. Shamet's got the first basket of the second half here for the Suns. And Brent, some interesting family history here. Your dad, Rick, brother John, and you all ended your careers playing for the Houston Rockets.
The next time, Kevin, that you and I are broadcasting a game in Houston, I'll walk you across the street to the Berry Cemetery, and we'll take a look at the headstone.
And the basket by Ingles.
They didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
To the inside. Now, here's Shamet. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. Gay outside. Ingles with the ball. Out to the right wing. Whiteside finds Clarkson. A baseline J misses off the right iron. Suns trail by 3. Here's Shamet, and he uses the glass on the layup.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Clarkson looking for an opening. Pass to Oni. On the wing, Ingles. Can't hit that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
And stolen by Whiteside. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson bringing it up to the 10th.
Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Here's Payne. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. That misses, and a chance to tie it there.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Oney. Payne covering. Right side kicks to Ingles. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Well, after committing a turnover like that, you're just praying the game doesn't come down to the last possession. You'll remember that one.
So Utah ends up going with the new group. Now here's Paul. Bridges passes to Paul. Down low. And the foul is called. They intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
Gay trying to break free.
Well, I would say that's as high percentage as you're going to get from Hassan Whiteside. He really takes off on those dunks.
And Kevin, how about his basketball journey? Taking him from Australia to Spain, then Israel, before finally landing in the NBA at age 27. But Joe Ingles, boy, was well worth the wait.
Utah leading by 5. We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Here's Oney, defended by Crowder. And the jam by Rudy Gay.
And the advantage they have starting to increase. Things are coming together for them at a really opportune time.
Coaches always talk about the first 5 minutes of the third quarter. They have definitely increased their energy level here.
And here are the Suns now. After the basket by Utah, Ball finds Bridges. Offensive rebound. Here's Ayton, and it's blocked by Whiteside.
Whiteside, one of the best shot blockers in the NBA. That one's spotted.
Larson outside. 32 seconds left to play here in the third. Back to Gay. A beautiful reverse layup. And it's a 9-point Jazz lead.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here is Paul. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Bridges passes to Ayton. Back to Bridges. To end the drought. That's tipped. And so it's Utah in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot. Whiteside finds Ingles, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Look, I know everybody wants to play point guard, but when Whiteside starts to do it, look out.
Paul outside, passes to Ayton. Right block shot. Tried to bank it in, but he missed. And here's Whiteside. He'll bring it up for Utah. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Here's Oney, defended by Paul. Ingles passes to Oney. Back to Ingles. Shoots over Crowder. Ingles can't get it to go. Suns trail by 11. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Yeah, can't see why he missed that one there. The D's close, but like plenty of room.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
Paul against Conley. On the wing, Mitchell. Another miss by Utah.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
Getting bumped after the shot, no problem for Jay Crowder.
Right side, Conley for three. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. Conley's got the lead up to 12 now for the Jazz. Ball against Conley. Ball passes to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Ayton out there playing poker with the flush.
Conley against Paul. Pass to Gobert. Back to O'Neal. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Bridges kicks to Booker. Here's Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Mitchell in the corner. The pass to Bogdanovich. That 3 off the mark.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And there's the call on DeAndre Ayton. That's foul number 2 for him. The Suns making a switch here. McGee's checked in.
Substitution for the Suns.
In the corner, O'Neal with it. The Jazz again can't hit it. Suns trail by 8. Crowder dishes to Booker. Back to Crowder. It's tipped. And he gets it back. Paul with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Tries again. Gobert with the defensive effort. Jazz have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. Conley. It's rebounded by Paul. The Suns have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the 3rd. Pretty cold down the stretch.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Mitchell against Booker. Outside Conley. Paul with the steal.
And not sure they've got enough time to save themselves.
Looking unlikely right here. That time ticking away.
The shot's good from McGee. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Suns.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been an attack mode on the defensive end.
Now, the team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Feeds to McGee. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Conley surveying the D. He kicks it to O'Neal. Pass to Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Phoenix grabs the miss.
No time to waste on this possession.
Time is not on their side right now. They're aware.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Whoa, the nerves on this guy.
Not backing down from this moment here. When the game is close, he kicks it up a notch.
Pass to O'Neal. Back to Conley. And so it's Utah who's scraped by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
It's all yours.
The Utah Jazz.
All right, good stuff, Allie. Thank you. All right, now let's check out the starters for the Miami Heat. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And for Utah, the backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the 3. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, B.A., a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Here's Conley. Bogdanovic. And the tip in on the offensive boards.
Well, that's about hustle and effort from Bogdanovic. To go after the rebound with that kind of intention is exactly what you hope for as a coach.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Goes up on the wing, and he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
And this is why guys love playing with Donovan Mitchell. Can he score it? Yes. But he loves to set his teammates up.
Up top, Lowry. He's guarded by Conley. And here's Butler outside. Doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
I mean, it is crazy to think how far Jimmy Butler has come. I mean, didn't see a lot of the floor in his first 2 seasons. Then soon after, he made 4 straight All-Star games.
First quarter and about a minute and a half in. Lowry, the pass to Adebayo. Now Tucker. Outside Butler. Out to Lowry. The 3. And it's Gobert with a rebound. And Butler in his career, Graham, he won Most Improved Player in 2015.
I mean, it's like he became a 20 points per game player overnight. You feel like Butler just needed a chance in the NBA. And I'll tell you what, he's made the most of everything he's had.
Just 5 to shoot. Here's Mitchell. And it's Utah scoring again.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Lowry outside. Outside Butler. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Great focus from Jimmy Butler right there. He understands contact is part of the game. He's almost inviting you to hit him.
Conley against Lowry. Conley on the attack. It's good.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Butler on the wing. Pass to Tucker. Back to Butler. Over Bogdanovich. The shot by Butler. No good. The Jazz have gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Mitchell. Bogdanovich from long range. On the wing, Mitchell. To the middle. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw.
At the line for the Heat, Bam Adebayo, shooting 1.
Free throw, no good for Adebayo.
You have to love the style Bam brings with him to the floor. He's such a spirited player, and you can see his teammates enjoy it as well.
Here's Tucker, and they go to the intentional foul.
Boy, Kyle Lowry is such a tough player, and I mean that physically and mentally. Whatever team he plays for, he's the leader, and he sets the tone.
Both free throws good from Lowry.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
Conley against Lowry. Outside Conley. No good on the triple.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Lowry, right side. And he hits it to tie the game.
Kyle Lowry doesn't need a lot of room to get his jump shot off. Gets to the mid-range sweet spot and lets it fly.
Pass to Mitchell. Now Bogdanovich. Checked by Tucker. Outside Mitchell. Back to Bogdanovich. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
That's just big-time playmaking ability from Donovan Mitchell. This guy working the defense to create a shot opportunity.
Butler with the ball. To the inside. Tucker lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's just superb coordination and balance right there. Tucker's hard to move once he gets the ball inside.
Tie game here in Utah. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in the second quarter. And take a look at the Jazz performance here, guys. What do you think?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Setting the floor for Miami. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Back to Lowry. Outside Butler. Pass to Lowry. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. No good. A bit long that time.
Well, defenses are content to give up the mid-range, right? It's not the high percentage restricted area or the three. You can see they're prepared to give up that shot.
Here's Lowry. Starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. Outside Butler. The three ball. The rebound by the Jazz. Pass to Gobert. Inside. And stolen by Adebayo. Left side Butler. Now Adebayo. Back to Butler. Butler on the wing. And it's Butler with the jam.
There are players who look for every opportunity to contribute to winning. Jimmy Butler right now working the boards.
Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. Robinson defending. Clock at 6. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. Well, with last season's MVP award going to a center in Nikola Jokic for the first time in over 20 years, how would you evaluate the place of that position in today's NBA?
Well, BA, you make a great point because the top two candidates for MVP were actually in the center position, Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid. To me, it's about how skilled is that 5 spot. If you have guys who can control the action, who can score inside and out, who are exceptional at making plays as a passer, don't underestimate the 5 position. As long as there's a highly skilled guy at the position, it will always be in vogue.
Miami trailing. Now here's Lowry. Pass to Adebayo. Back to Lowry. No one near him. And Conley grabs the miss.
Well, the defense flat out awful right there, and he couldn't punish them for their mistake.
Bogdanovich, the shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. Bogdanovich has gotten 4 this quarter.
Boy, year after year, Rudy Gobert tries to pay the price to improve. We know he's dominant in the paint, obviously an exceptional defensive player, but the points, rebounds, blocks, everything has climbed.
The Heat have gotten nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. For 3, Robinson. And he can't get that one. And Utah will come the other way. Back to Mitchell. The kick out to Conley. Here's the 3. Oh, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. The coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. And here's Oladipo. To the paint. Here's Morris. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
What a story for Markieff Morris. Taking exactly 1 pick before his twin brother Marcus back in 2011.
And he sinks the second. 1:05 left in the half. Clarkson outside. Over to the left wing. Gay right side. Outside, Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Gay. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
I'll tell you, Joe Ingles is proving that as a passer, he is a special player. Oladipo
outside. Kicks it to Hero. Back to Oladipo. The baseline, Jay. Miami, no good that time either. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Here's Oni. The kick out to Ingles. On the wing, Clarkson shoots over Hero. It's rebounded by Morris. He got it off in time. Ooh, he released it in time, but it's off the mark. All right, good stuff, Allie. And we'll get back to the action at the start of the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. And in one stretch there, they were up by 6. And that does it for our halftime.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. I'll tell you one guy who's been getting it done is Bojan Bogdanovic.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
They've got Hassan Whiteside. Joe Ingles is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the point. That's the group for Utah right now. Pulls up on the wing, and that one hits the back iron. The Heat shooting about 35% so far in this game. Here's Strus. Hero left side. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball.
That almost looked like bad communication. You hate to see that kind of mistake.
Utah leading. Here's Oni. Now quiet so far offensively. Searching for his first points of the game. The ball's knocked loose. Whiteside with it. Hero picks him up. Back to Whiteside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first.
That free throw, no good.
First team foul.
And he's good on the second. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. Out to Oladipo. This one for 3. That shot off. And Utah will come the other way.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
He shoots again. Gay, the pass to Clarkson. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Gay. And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Oladipo outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. And they want a second opinion on that call. The signal for the coach's challenge has been made.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
There are a few things that you love about Victor Oladipo. Number one, the energy and effort he plays with every night. His willingness to carry a load on the offensive end. But more than that, guys, it's the tone and tenor of unselfishness that he sets for this entire group.
Bad offense to begin the second half. 4 misses right off the bat.
Pass to Dedmon. And here's Hero. And he banks in the layup.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Utah's got nothing to fall from outside in this third quarter.
And with Tyler Hero, he's shown he can score. He has a skill set to get consistent points and knows how to find his spots on the floor.
And Utah has possession. Pass to Oni. There's a double with Oladipo. Back to Whiteside. Shot clock at 6. Set it up with a fake, but it's offline. And Hero is solid without the ball as well. Great movement.
Yeah, I mean, he's still improving in that area, but his backdoor cuts are getting better. He really knows how to get easy scores that way. Just needs to learn to not settle for those off-balance shots.
Whiteside with it. Pass to Ingles. Over Morris. Ingles, no good.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert.
And that's an intentional foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. Here's Morris. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. And the Heat lead by 2.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Pass to O'Neal. Shot to stop the run. The offensive rebound.
You've got to love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Oladipo outside. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. To the middle. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Boy, not on the same page there. And in a possession ball game, that's a big mistake.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting around 44%. Not bad. Oladipo against Conley. It's rebounded by Dedmon.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
52 seconds left to play in the third quarter. In transition, here come the Jazz. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Down low. Here's Hero. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Now Gobert. Well, no scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. The shot by Conley, no good.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
And it's Oladipo off the drive. Off with the layup. Third quarter comes to a close, and a battle brings it to a tie. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Miami, starting the fourth quarter. Inside, it's Adebayo with Tucker playing the 4. On the wing, Robinson and Butler. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Outside, Bogdanovich. Gobert against Adebayo. The putback. It's good on the putback. O'Neal's got his first points in this one.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Lowry finds Adebayo inside and stolen by Gobert. It's 2-on-1. The pull-up. Keeps it alive. Great positioning on the putback. And the Jazz lead by 4. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz?
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight, and all the steals we've seen a result of that aggressiveness.
The number of second chance points they've gotten has also been big. They've kept so many possessions alive with offensive rebounds.
A tireless worker at both ends. Adebayo imposing his will that time on the offensive glass.
Lowry against Conley. Six on the shot clock. Pass to O'Neal. Adebayo with the rejection.
What a menacing swat by Bam, letting them know there are no easy shots when he's around.
Back to Lowry. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
And Utah calls time here.
Hey guys, well, Quinn Snyder was just reviewing the plan with the team. He told them this is a game that we can win. It's a game we should win. We've matched those guys step for step. From this point forward, let's try to force them to play at our tempo.
Mitchell drives in. Tipped.
Well, statistically not the most imposing shot blocker, but he gets every bit of that one, did Tucker.
A fantastic mobile one block. This one deserves another look.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Tucker. Outside Robinson. Here's Butler to take the lead. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 5th rebound in this one. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Jazz lead by 2.
Rudy Gobert, so competitive. Doesn't want to let a big moment go by. Nicely done.
To the inside. Adebayo. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Adebayo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
Bogdanovich passes to Gobert. He gets it in there.
Well, how about the court awareness from Bogdanovich, showing off his ability to find the open man, Kev.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Tucker. Now here's Lowry. Outside Butler. Yes, they get the go-ahead bucket.
You can see it from the moment he caught the basketball. Jimmy Butler delivers again.
Conley against Lowry. Conley goes in. And here's Mitchell from deep three-point range. And Tucker pulls it down.
I know that he has the ability and confidence to sink that shot. But better luck next time, maybe.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Inside. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Bogdanovich is simply cold-blooded, astonishing scorer when the game is hanging in the balance.
Lowry to pass to Adebayo. Yes!
It's been great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Pass to Mitchell. Over Robinson. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
You get the sense this guy relishes getting to the free throw line in these tough moments. You talk about clutch, this guy is it.
Lowry drives in. Robinson finds some space. Oh, he got it! He got it!
Now, the consistency with which Kyle Lowry involves his teammates is really a sight to behold. This guy's such a good passer.
Mitchell with the ball, guarded by Adebayo. Gobert passes to Mitchell. And he drills the triple!
That's one of those clutch shots he's known for. When the pressure is high, he seems to be the most locked in.
Heat foul, Kyle Lowry. That's his first personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
Mike Conley, probably one of the most respected players in the league, and I don't see this guy stopping anytime soon. He brings great effort every single night, plays with a team-minded selflessness, is a big shot maker. This guy has had such a solid, probably underrated career.
This is what you get for not boxing Adebayo out. He'll hurt you if you don't.
And they need to stop the clock, so there's the foul.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
Good on the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
And here's Lowry from the arc. That one no good. And so it's Utah who scrape by with the win.
Agility and skill is in demand, and that is on display tonight.
Here are the starters for Utah. The backcourt, it's Conley and Mitchell. Royce O'Neal is out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. And it's Gobert in at the center position, locking down the middle. Hunter finds Capella to the middle. Here's Collins, and Collins with the slam.
Pretty good body control from the big man as Collins stays focused on the rim.
Pass to O'Neal. From deep. Bogdanovic, no good. Here's Atlanta now. Now here's Young. To the paint. And stolen by Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Gobert passes to Mitchell. Now here's Conley. Takes it inside. O'Neal on the wing. Puts up a three. Collins with the rebound. And now just over a minute played here in the first. And here's Young. Collins outside. Here's Bogdanovic. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy.
Bogdanovic, we saw a little bit of this during the All-Star weekend. He can play with a little bit of flair. You know he's confident when he starts to show those signs.
Now here's Conley. Down low. The layup off target.
He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Mitchell against Young. Pass to Capella. Back to Young. Clock at 6. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. That's tipped. Left side Hunter. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Young against Conley. Young, the pass to Capella. And the slam dunk by Capella.
Just do your work, try to get open, and Trey's going to find you.
Bogdanovich against Mitchell. Gobert on the high post. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's Bogdanovich. And then Bogdanovich with the dunk.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the wrist injury for Bojan Bogdanovich set him back a little in recent seasons. Remember, he had surgery in 2020 and slowly returning to form now.
And he makes them better. I mean, great skill level with size, a floor spacer who can also create his own shot off the bounce.
Mitchell with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up to the right side. Conley passes to Gobert. Atlanta with a rebound. Here's Young. Hunter on the wing. Pass to Capella. Back to Hunter. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Well, he doesn't lack for toughness. DeAndre Hunter inviting the contact.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for Atlanta?
So far, guys, they've done a fantastic job finding the open man and getting some easy buckets.
I also like on the offensive end how they're working to get the ball into the paint, into the teeth of the defense. They've created a lot of high percentage shots so far.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Conley against Capella. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Shot clock at 6. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Here's Young. Driving in. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his second personal foul.
Bojan Bogdanovich picks one up. Free throws good. Young.
And you feel like Trae Young on a nightly basis is going to do something that supersedes records that he's already set in the young part of his career. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. Pass to Gobert. Tries again. And the layup is up and in.
Incredible balance on that take. You got to respect watching Gobert muscle his way through the defense.
Conley against Young. Going inside. Capella. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Atlanta leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen from the Hawks, what's your take so far?
You can really see the strategy coming in. Get the ball into the painted area.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. Collins at the 4 with Capella at center. And it's Hunter in at the 3 spot. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Hawks.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
Here's Young following the bucket by the Jazz. Capella finds Collins. From outside, off the mark.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
It's stolen by Hunter. Bogdanovich passes to Capella. Outside Hunter. There's Bogdanovich with the three. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Capella, one of the best offensive rebounders in the league. It's because of his activity.
Conley against Young. Conley on the attack. Good.
Mike Conley.
Young with it. And he drives in. Bogdanovich from long range. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Bogdanovich has got 5 points. Mitchell against Bogdanovich. Mitchell, the pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Mitchell. 6 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Three-pointer, O'Neal. Collins with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Hunter passes to Bogdanovich. Back to Hunter. Now here's Collins. Right side, Bogdanovich. The kick to Hunter. The Hawks need to get one up here. Offensive rebound, Capella. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. I mean, he's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. And a lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
And it's Bogdanovich off the drive, and it falls for him. He's hit 3 of his first 4 attempts.
They have no answer defensively inside.
With the drive, Capella finds Collins. Goes back up, outside Bogdanovich. Capella against Bogdanovich. Outside Mitchell. A minute and a half left to play in the first half of basketball.
This has been a close game in a lot of ways, but they do have an edge on the boards.
Pass to Young. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. On the wing, Mitchell. Hunter covering. Outside Conley. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
And it's a completely new group for the Hawks. And it's Williams off the drive. Uses the glass on the layup. Williams has got his first bucket in this one.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
And that's his first personal foul. First team foul.
There's 53 seconds left in the first half of this one. Oh, it's Gay with the jam.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Atlanta with the ball. The Jazz making their last shot. Clock at 6. Back to Jay. The kick out to Williams. From deep three-point range, and they forced the shot clock violation. Great D. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Yeah, I love that they maintain the defensive energy even when they're behind.
The Jazz have gotten 5 of 7 shots to go in the second. Here's Oni. Williams defending. Kicks it out to Clarkson. Over Herter. Pass to Oni. Back to Whiteside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And now just a 3-point Hawks lead.
Getting physical with Whiteside doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to slow him down.
And it's blocked by Whiteside. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half.
the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you enjoyed after 2 quarters, it's Atlanta out in front. They've got a 3-point lead. Kenny, what's your?
They came out as the...
And that...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Boy, what a great performance by Trae Young.
You know, I'm not really sure what defenders can do to slow him down. He's just too skilled.
Yeah, avalanche warning in this one. He is just on a roll.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the point.
And you know Coach loves seeing his offense operate at this level. Great passing out there.
Outside, Williams. The three-pointer off the mark. Utah trailing here.
Whiteside, a second-round pick in 2010, and it's taken him a while to get the footing here after stops in China, Lebanon, and some time in the G League.
Now here's Clarkson, looking for his first basket, still in this one. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half. Here's Williams. The rebound by the Jazz. They talking about Whiteside growing into an NBA player. You have to credit the G League for developing his game, Brent.
Yeah, and he had a lot of stops. BA played in Reno and Sioux Falls and for RGV and then in Iowa. Some guys just aren't ready. You got to get both in physical and in mental shape to take on the rigors of an 82-game season. And Hassan Whiteside found his way into that opportunity.
Here's Williams following the bucket by the Jazz. Jang. And it's blocked by Whiteside.
Talk about things at halftime, and then you come out and you go 0 for 3. I'm sure that wasn't up on the board.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
And so it's Atlanta with it. After the basket by Utah. Reddish on the wing. Pass to Herder. Now Gallinari. Defended by Gay. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
The Jazz have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Now here's Clarkson. Herder defending. Here's Oni. Blocked. And the ball out of play. The Jazz will have it. Utah leading. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Gay right side. Fires from the wing. Misses off the right iron.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up and you can't knock it down.
The Hawks have gotten only 1 of 4 shots to fall in the second half. Pass to Herder. Soft touch off the glass. Herder's got his first points of the game.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Here's Clarkson. Banked it in off the glass. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Now Williams. Outside Gallinari. Back to Williams. Shoots from 12. Off the left rim and out.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Now here's Clarkson. Pass to Gay. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
Williams with it. Now guarded by Gay. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Herder at 6'7", able to get in there and get after the offensive rebound.
Here's Oni. Williams defending. Pass to Oni. And here is Ingles. Shot clock at 6. It's hauled in by Herter. Atlanta's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. .35 seconds left in the third quarter. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Bogdanovich has checked in for Herter. And it's Young in for Williams.
A big fella with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to O'Neal. And there's the drive. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off. We've seen 5 lead changes so far. Neither team able to pull away.
Yeah, this game just feels like it's going to come down to the wire.
Young on the attack. To the paint. Now here's Collins. Back to Young. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Jazz out in front, leading by 1. And coming up as soon as we return from break, the 4th quarter gets underway. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. With this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. At the forward slots, Hunter and Collins. In the backcourt, Young and Bogdanovich. And it's Jang in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Right wing. Releases. Here's Gobert. Excellent D there from Collins. The Hawks trailing. Left side, Young. Collins outside. To the middle. Here's Jang. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. To the inside. And it's Bogdanovich that time on the assist by Mitchell. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Jazz.
We've seen them make the extra effort defensively, rotating, closing out airspace, and sending shots back.
I also love the fact that they played with speed tonight. They haven't sputtered one bit, constantly getting out on the break and creating opportunities in transition.
Here's O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. From downtown, knocks down the long J. And now a 6-point Jazz lead.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Outside Young. Pass to Bogdanovich. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Conley with the ball, and it's Hunter picking him up. The 3 from Mitchell. He drops it from range. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
It's just a sign of an elite scorer like Mitchell. When he receives the pass, he's looking to let it fly.
Young, the pass to Bogdanovich. That one's good, and it's Young with the assist. Young's got 3 assists now in this one.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Young, here's Jang. Pass to Bogdanovich. 3-pointer. Rebounded by the Jazz. Gobert's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Mitchell penetrating. It's deflected.
Great defense. Stingy was Hunter on that play, and a great reaction. That's firing his team up.
Here's Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam. 1:52 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile one block.
Oh, my, and that was textbook defense, positioning himself well to send it back.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Bogdanovich. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
There's 1:34 left in the fourth quarter here. And it's Mitchell, the miss.
Well, he's a guy to count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
A nice shot by Young.
Embracing the big moment is Trae Young.
Outside Bogdanovich. Tips it up, controls the rebound and the putback.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Young against Conley. From outside the arc. Young can't hit.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Inside. And Gobert with the stuff.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now here's Young. Young missing again. Outside Mitchell. To the paint. Outside Conley. Pass to Gobert. Mitchell with the ball. Defended by Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock for 3. Rebound Atlanta.
And they have to know that any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
And they'll get another chance. From the arc. They get it back. And another shot. He connects.
Well, Bogdanovich is a shooter, and he's got good feel from the mid-range.
So
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And a glimpse inside the locker room. Players' final.
Thank you, Kevin.
You too. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. Certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. And checking out Utah's opening lineup, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Bogdanovich out there with O'Neal. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Suns, the star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Bridges in at the 3 spot.
Big question mark was Ayton, and could he anchor a defense? He's answered those.
Gobert double-teamed. Mitchell wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich. Mitchell's got his team on the board to start the game for Utah. Paul for 3. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Well, Bray, you said it. Defense now a strength of what Ayton brings to the table.
Well, that was the point he had to prove, Kevin. As a big guy, what could he do? Every night, you know, if you're not getting the ball down on the inside defensively on the interior, how can I impact the game? He's been patient with it. He's learned it. And now he's embraced the fact that he can make that kind of contribution.
Now Booker following the three-point attempt by Donovan Mitchell. Up again. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Defense unable to stop DeAndre Ayton that time, getting inside and using his frame.
Conley kicks to Mitchell. Gobert against Ayton. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Pass to O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conley. Booker pulls it in.
He creates such a great opportunity right at the rim, and he just can't get it to go. Even with the defense not really a factor. There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Out to Conley. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's his first personal
Man, he's
foul.
a pure point guard with terrific
Shooting for
vision.
Utah.
Conley finds open teammates at times before
One
they
shot.
realize they're open.
Phoenix has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Conley against Paul. Booker outside. It's Crowder on the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kicks it out to Booker. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation.
Utah ball.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. To the inside. Bogdanovich uses the glass to finish the way.
And Bogdanovich, a talented scorer, likes getting involved down low.
The pass to Ayton.
2 minutes remaining.
To the paint.
2 minutes.
We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive. Move to the rack, and where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where. The defense is inexcusable.
Mitchell with it. Now guarded by Ayton. Here's Conley. Good work defensively by Paul.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over it.
Ayton kicks to Booker. Fires the 3. Kept alive. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Ayton's got 6.
Ayton pouring a foundation there on the inside, just living in the paint.
Conley against Paul. Mitchell outside. Inside, Gobert. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
And so it's Paul bringing it up for Phoenix. Passes it to Booker. 6 on the shot clock. Bridges outside. Lets it fly from 18. Great positioning on the putback.
Well, we talked about the offensive rebounding ability, and they're all about Ayton's timing. What a dunk.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Conley into the lane. Basket counts.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Paul passes to Booker. There's the drive. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall.
getting right into the shooter's face. Jay Crowder closed that space off pretty quick.
DeAndre, he has been the guy making things happen for the Phoenix Suns. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebounding. Right back after this break. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And from what we've seen, guys, from Phoenix, what do you guys see?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Up it forwards, they'll have Bridges and Crowder. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center position. This is out there for Phoenix. Well, they say great offense beats great defense, Brett. That never seemed truer than in today's NBA.
There's a much stronger connection between a team's offensive rating and their win percentage. And what's been incredible, Kevin, over the past couple seasons, that we have seen historic offenses. I mean, 2 years ago, the Dallas Mavericks had the best offense the league had ever seen. And last year, 5 teams were better than that Mavs team 2 years ago. So the analytics and the 3-ball, those have certainly changed the way that teams are attacking and scoring the basketball with the type of efficiency and impact they have in the past couple seasons.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Outer dishes to Bridges from outside the arc, and the 3-ball is good. Bridges has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game.
And Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Mitchell passes to Bogdanovich. O'Neal dishes to Conley. Kicks to Bogdanovich. That's in there. Conley with the assist. Conley's got 3 assists in the game. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
Bridges left side. Wants to get it to Booker and does. Here's Ayton. Lets it go with the 3. That's good from Booker on the assist by Ayton. Booker's got the game tied up here for Phoenix. Conley the pass to Mitchell. Gobert trying to get open.
Well, more than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
And it's slammed in by Bridges.
Well, they're trying to take command of this game, but it's been competitive so far.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Now here's Conley. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Buries the long-range jumper. Mitchell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around you.
Conley against Paul. Down low, Crowder. And he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
And as good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Conley against Paul. Now here's Conley. Defense right on him. He takes it in. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Chris Paul picks up that one.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Good. Gates got the lead up to 3 now for Utah.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Now here's Payne. To the paint. Here's McGee. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Oh, big time putback there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. Clarkson outside. Pass to Oni. Fires from deep. He can't get that one to fall. And Phoenix will come the other way.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Whiteside's checked in for Gobert. And taken away by Johnson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Kaminsky. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's McGee. Now the pass to Payne. Looking for McGee. He gets it there. Here's Kaminsky. Moves back up. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground. That's all for now.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Donovan Mitchell really making a difference here.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Our second half of basketball, and presented by Gatorade. Let's see who's all fueled up and on the floor to start the third. Taking a look at the Jazz. Rudy Gay is out there with Whiteside. Then there's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Oni in at the one. To the middle. And the basket by Ingles. Ingles has got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Jazz.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Here's Payne. That doesn't go on the chance to tie. Utah leading by 3. Clarkson surveying the floor. Stolen by McGee. Now, here's Shamet. He's guarded closely, and Whiteside sends it back.
As soon as Whiteside positions himself, he just spikes that one away. It's like he's playing beach volleyball.
Passes it to Ingles. Top of the key, Clarkson. Over Payne. The shot by Clarkson, no good. Suns trail by 3. Johnson kicks to Shamet. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And you can tolerate gaps like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
And a chance there to look back at the stunning Mobile One block a moment ago.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Clarkson outside. Oh, Whiteside in position. Stolen by McGee. And then Johnson with the jam.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
Execution with pace. That's a bad turnover that simply was telegraphed.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's McGee. Good, and it's Johnson with the assist that time. McGee's got his first points of the game. As we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Pass to Ingles. A 3-ball. Another miss by Utah. Suns have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. And out of bounds as the Jazz gain possession. So it's Utah now. They trail by 1. Clarkson outside.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Pass to Oni.
2 minutes.
Here he goes. Whiteside, and Whiteside stays right with it. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Yeah, there's not a rebound that Whiteside cannot get to when he's floating around the charge circle, reaches up, snatches that one down.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. Here's Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. And it's 7 points for Mikal Bridges.
That's pretty steady from Bridges. Does not let the contact throw him off one bit.
All against Conley. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Yes! And, folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Conley against Paul. Gobert trying to get open. And Bogdanovich, the bucket on the assist by Conley.
And I like the commitment from Bogdanovich. Even when he gets knocked around, he stays focused on the rim.
Conley against Paul. Right side Crowder. Booker with it. Conley picks him up. Goes up again. Here's Ayton. And 3 chances on that possession, but they just couldn't find a way to score. Lets it fly. O'Neal misses. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Here's Booker over Conley, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
Well, as a young, dynamic scorer, Devin Booker knows how to get his way against most defenders in the league.
Both free throws good from Booker.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Outside Conley. Drives to the hoop. The layup off target. It could go. That one misses. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Suns ahead, leading by a point. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the 3. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And it's Bogdanovich on the follow.
And this is the effort you want to see out of your guys, win or lose.
A great example out here of just a no-quit team continuing to compete until the final buzzer.
Paul finds Booker. Launches a 3. A rebound by the Jazz. Mitchell left side. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
And with the ball in his hands, Mitchell attracts attention, then breaks down the defense with the pass.
Paul looking over the floor. The pass to Booker. Crowder against Bogdanovich. Shot by Crowder, no good. Utah leading by 3. Here's Mitchell. Rejected by Booker. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Utah ball.
And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for Phoenix. To the inside. Ayton. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
And it's Conley that time on the assist by Mitchell.
Assist from
Mitchell's got his
Mitchell.
4th assist in this one. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Jazz.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
The team has also done a really good job of grinding it out on the offensive glass. Those second chance points have added up for them over the course of the game.
Suns trail by 9.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Paul with the 3. Phoenix no good that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
5 on the clock. Utah needs to get off a shot here. O'Neal misses. The Suns running out of time. Looking to get on the board here in the 4th still. Bridges kicks to Crowder. Back to Bridges. Got it. Good job in the low post. And that's 11 points for Mikal Bridges.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Utah.
2 minutes.
Conley, the pass to Mitchell. Conley feeling it out from 20 feet out. And it's Ayton with the rebound. Ayton's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Here's Crowder. Goes straight to the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. Michael Conley picks one up.
And Crowder out there for the big-time bucket.
That's his 2nd personal foul.
A great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
Ball against Conley. Mitchell outside to the left wing. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Feeds to Bogdanovich. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Suns trail by 4. Paul outside. He kicks it to Bridges. Booker against Mitchell. Booker outside. Bridges for 3. Bogdanovich grabs the miss.
Well, you make strides to get back in the ball game, but an errant shot like that can definitely cost you any kind of momentum. Have to use better judgment there.
And so they choose to intentionally foul.
That's his 3rd personal foul. 2nd team foul. At the line for your Suns.
That's the first. That narrows the lead down to just 3.
Well, this guy should be a double-double threat and is still learning how to play. DeAndre Ayton has a great combination of size, scoring ability, and rebounding. That's what makes him a very valuable player in the league.
And Gobert hits to O'Neal for 3. Mitchell.
Remember that one. Guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Paul passes to Bridges. Back to Paul. Now Crowder is covered by Bogdanovich. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And muscling through that time, Crowder with a physical play and an and-one chance.
Personal foul.
Free throw good, Crowder. Conley against Paul. Passes it to O'Neal. Mitchell outside. Back to Conley. Kicks it to Mitchell, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Second personal foul.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately.
And so it's Utah who's straight by with the win. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up.
Robinson, and it's Butler in at the small forward. And tonight, two veteran teams, Grant. What does that tell you?
Well, usually with an established team, you've got to beat them. They won't beat themselves. But a lot to learn in this league, and really, there's no substitute for experience.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Mitchell. Let's go with a three. Rebound by the Heat. Lowry outside. Nice move. And finished off by Tucker inside.
Well, Kyle Lowry has spent his entire career finding open teammates.
Here's Conley. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball. Now here's Lowry. It doesn't go for him. So Utah will take it the other way. To the middle. The kick out to Conley. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Mitchell finds Conley. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Bogdanovich, they get it again. It's good on the putback.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Conley against Lowry. Pass to Butler. Tucker inside. Robinson passes to Butler. Now Adebayo. Here's Robinson, and he didn't get quite enough under that one.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Outside Mitchell. Outside Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Now, Mike Conley, we know his pre-shot preparation is excellent. Catch and shoot bucket, yes, sir. Boy, an all-star from his third season, and Donovan Mitchell continues to thirst for improvement. Scoring, rebounding, playmaking, everything climbing year after year.
Adebayo, that's good.
And with a strong physical profile, Adebayo is willing to battle, always on the interior.
Conley against Lowry. Here's Bogdanovich. And the layup is good off the glass. And two other stats that Mitchell continues to increase. Free throws made and three-pointers made, Doris.
Well, those are two hallmarks of efficient scoring in the modern NBA. It's not about scoring with volume, right? He can do that. But Mitchell surpassing Karl Malone for the most 30-point games in Jazz franchise history for a player before his 25th birthday. Think about that.
inside Mitchell. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Down low. Here's Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Conley finds Gobert. Here's O'Neal. Back to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, the 7-footer Gobert, the alley-oop finish. My goodness, the stifled tower with the score.
Lowry, the pass to Robinson. Pass to Butler. Lowry with it. To the inside. Adebayo sinks that one from the post. Adebayo's got 6.
And once Bam gets the ball inside, the bucket is almost guaranteed. He's a serious producer in the paint.
Here's O'Neal. Back to Conley. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Mitchell, the pass to Gobert. Three-pointer. And it's Mitchell, that time on the assist by Gobert.
Now, this is what we've come to expect from Donovan Mitchell, a high percentage three-point scorer who doesn't miss opportunities like this.
Outside Robinson, pulls it, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Now Gobert. On the wing, Mitchell. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Jazz out in front, up by 2. And it's been a pretty even game here after one quarter of play. And from what we've seen from the Jazz, what's your take so far?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. And it's Adebayo in at the 5. So that's who Miami starts the second with. Conley against Lowry. And here's Conley. Inside. That shot is good by O'Neal. O'Neal's got his first basket.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
Conley against Lowry. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And that comes off the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got 5 assists in the game.
Trading the lead back and forth, neither side is willing to back down.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Gobert gets hauled in by the Heat. And the Utah Jazz with 3 All-Stars last season. But Grant, safe to say that Rudy Gobert is their most important player when it comes to winning games.
You know, B.A., I think so. I agree. I mean, Donovan Mitchell is terrific. Definitely a star. But you factor Gobert's impact at both ends of the floor, he might just be the most important player on that team.
Outside Butler. Down low. Here's Tucker. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The 3 from Mitchell. And another miss by Utah.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
Outside Robinson. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. Lowry finds Adebayo. And Adebayo slams it in.
What a confident dunk by Adebayo. He knows there's little the defense can do once he's elevated.
Now Conley. Pass to O'Neal. Launches it. Adebayo grabs the board. The Heat have gone 3 of 5 since the beginning of the second. Lowry outside. Robinson with it. Back to Lowry. 6 on the shot clock. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Here's Adebayo. Beats the shot clock, but can't get it to fall. Not sure why he committed the intentional foul. No purpose.
I think everyone's a little confused, but weird plays happen.
So Miami ends up going with a new group. Here's Strus, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Conley with the ball. Pass to Mitchell. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Mitchell's got 5 points. You know, what we call a smart foul. A part of the game for sure, but maybe not exactly what Dr. Naismith intended with the rules. Doris, any of those types of fouls you'd look to discourage?
BA, the first one that comes to mind are the take fouls to stop the fast break. That would be at the top of my list. Because what you have potentially on every play, particularly if NBA players get out in transition, is the absolutely mind-blowing dunks, the athleticism on display. So similar to European basketball, take away those take fouls that stop transition.
Back to Oladipo. To the paint. Dedmon. And Gobert with a block.
Well, let's remember, Rudy Gobert has got a 7'9" wingspan. Sometimes it's just easy picking sending it back.
That puts them in the lead. These teams have really gone back and forth.
Yeah, 5 lead changes already. This one's going to be a battle for sure.
And an intentional foul right there.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
So Utah ends up going with a new group. 46 seconds left in the second quarter. Morris finds Hero. Now here's Oladipo. Here's Dedmon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Clock at 2.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Clarkson passes to Whiteside. Back to Clarkson. Pass to Whiteside. Now Clarkson. Launches a 3. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And now a 3-point Jazz lead.
What an effort to get the tip in, just wanting it a little bit more.
And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close. Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Utah found themselves in a close game in the first. They led by 2 after the first. And
second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. How about Bam Adebayo? What an impact he's making.
When he got good position and they got the ball to him, he was automatic.
Well, you can see why they would continue to play through him. He was tough to stop, super assertive down low. Just great work.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Quinn Snyder. They've got Joe Ingles. Hassan Whiteside is out there with Rudy Gay. Then it's Jordan Clarkson, and it's Oni in at the 1 spot. Pass to Gay. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Gay's got his first 2 points.
Boy, outstanding pass and execution. They'd love to see Clarkson do that on a consistent basis.
To the wing, right side. Here's Strus. Ingles defending. The shot by Oladipo, no good. Utah leading. Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Gay outside. Back to Ingles. Inside. Here's Whiteside. It's rebounded by Morris. And here are the Heat now. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Hero, the pass to Morris. That one falls.
How about the balance, the effort? Markieff Morris takes the hit, still able to convert.
Pass to Whiteside. All sorts of time. Unable to get that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. To the inside. Oh, it's stolen by Gay. Here's Ingles. Got it.
I'll tell you, this guy recognizes when driving lanes are available. Joe Ingles waits until it opens and then seizes the opportunity.
Here's Strus. Now here's Oladipo. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Pass to Oni. And he's going for the lob. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Hero with it. Stolen by Whiteside. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Strus. Back to Dedmon. Over Gay. And they're not happy with the call here. Coach has given the signal. He's going to use his challenge. Probably a good idea in such a close contest.
People were worried that this would slow the action down. But with so many close calls in every game, the NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back. If they're adamant that the call was wrong, he'll back them up and make the refs take another look. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside, Ingles. And he's going for the oop here. Ooh, Morris with a steal. Here's Strus. Ingles defending. Oladipo outside. Pass to Dedmon. And good. Coming on the setup by Oladipo.
Well, Victor Oladipo's passing skills probably unappreciated. This guy is very unselfish and capable.
Gay, the pass to Clarkson. Back to Gay. Nice catch and finish on the lob.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Oladipo outside. Pass to Morris. That shot is off. Gay with the defensive effort.
That's his first personal foul.
The Jazz have gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Down low. Ball stolen.
He completely lost focus since the break, turning the ball over multiple times, and that's after no turnovers in the first half.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Here's Hero. Here's Strus. Counted from distance. 5 points in the game.
The defense takes a chance, leaves him open at the arc, and he capitalizes.
Clarkson against Hero. Pass to Oni. His first shot coming late. Miami grabs the miss.
He forced that one. Not a productive trip up the floor.
And in a way, by taking that one, he's bailing out the defense. It's just too easy to stop.
That gives them the lead. And the Heat lead by 1.
Now, this is what you'd love to see more of from Victor Oladipo, the athleticism to be a factor on the glass.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Ingles. It's rebounded by Morris. Miami's gone just 1 of 3 from deep since the break. It's Oladipo with the finish.
What big-time athleticism from Victor Oladipo, up and off the ground in a hurry.
Pass to Oni. Back to Ingles. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. Well, we thought the third quarter was over, but it turns out the officials are going to review the play. They're trying to see if he released the ball before the buzzer. And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. It's the Heat up by 1. And time to step away quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
You can count on him to deliver a few assists like this one each and every night.
You know a thing or two about a point guard's job. Set the table for your teammates. Done there perfectly.
Lowry. That's his second.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. At the forward slots, Butler and Tucker. Manning the backcourt, it's Lowry and Robinson. And it's Adebayo in at the center position. That's the group in the game for the Heat.
Well, I'll tell you, his anticipation, one of the things that sets Kyle Lowry apart on the defensive end, he read that play the entire way.
Butler passes to Robinson. Outside for Butler. There's the three. Sinks it from distance. Butler's gotten himself on the board with a three there.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Lowry against Conley. Pass to Mitchell. From deep. Rebound by the Heat.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
His second personal foul. First team.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. Lowry, the pass to Butler. Out left to the wing. And Gobert with a block. Here's Mitchell. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It goes on Duncan Robinson.
I don't think anyone could have predicted, based off the numbers he put up in college, that Donovan Mitchell would be an elite NBA scorer. But he's a three-level guy and not afraid in the big moments.
Pass to Robinson. Now Butler. It's stolen by Bogdanovich. In transition, here come the Jazz. Gobert finds Conley. Up and over Lowry. Utah gets it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And that'll tie this game up.
If you don't check out Rudy Gobert, you deserve to get dunked on.
Lowry outside. Misses the three. The Jazz have gone 1 of 4 since the fourth quarter began. To take the lead. Bogdanovich, no good. Miami has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Butler. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Utah's gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. O'Neal on the wing. With the second effort. Mitchell, the pass to Conley. They get it back. Gobert. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good. Miami has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Back to Adebayo. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. And the Heat lead by 2. Pass to O'Neal. And here's Mitchell. 4-3. No good there. Lowry left side. Robinson with it. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Up and over Conley. That one a little long. They've been keeping things close.
And now have a chance to jump back on top, B.A.
Mitchell, the pass to Conley. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
Poised under pressure. That has come to define Mike Conley.
Conley against Lowry. Outside for Butler. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Lowry finds Butler. Back to Lowry. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 ball to go. Lowry's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
The very definition of clutch. Kyle Lowry rises to the occasion.
And here's Butler outside. O'Neal pulls it in. And for the Jazz, they're shooting at about 44% so far. Outside Conley. Oh, and no surprise here. At this stage of the game, they're going to use the coach's challenge. Make them take another look at the call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right. And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Eric Spoelstra's huddle. He pleaded with the guys to stay composed, saying, quote, "Don't try to be a hero out there. We've practiced these situations, and we've got to trust one another. If we do that down the stretch, we win this game. Go get it."
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
34 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Kyle Lowry may be just a shade over 6 foot, but he has zero problem mixing it up down low. This guy plays with such great fight.
So he gets them both. And it's a 2-point ball game.
In tense situations at the line, they can count on him to keep his cool.
Conley passes to Mitchell. Here's O'Neal. Outside for Mitchell. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gobert. And it's good. A huge shot to tie it up.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
Royce O'Neal. That's his first personal foul. Team foul number 4.
Ooh, he knocks down the clutch free throw.
Now, Jimmy Butler clearly thrives in an environment that lives and breathes and embraces toughness.
Now, that's how you capitalize at the line. As long as they play good defense, they should have this win sealed.
And Utah calls time here. They're trailing by 2. Only 2 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Utah timeout call. Fans, the loudest section gets free t-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest.
Oh, no good on the dunk. So a close game sees Miami taking this one. What a performance they have here at home today.
I'll tell you what. These are the ones that are so nice to win and so tough.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.